So here we are, a view from this side of the bike, which we haven't had for a little while. Filmed on the phone, which is kind of like outside of my thought abilities, being as I'm an oldie. How can you use a phone to make a video? Look at that gearbox. Painted up quite nice, isn't it? And the swinging arm up. Gorgeous colour. It's windy now. Now we're about to put the diff on. It's quite nice. We're about to fit the diff to the arm. First you've got to get everything arranged, everything you need. If you look, you'll see that I've got everything there that I need. And then the next thing is to put this bolt into the cross arm. That gives you something to pivot on. And then once that's roughly in position, like that, so you can allow that to activate itself. And then we need that and that, because that will be going in there. Obviously once it's in, we'll put thread lock on the thread. And you can pull this back, feed that into the shaft. Not easy, because you can't get in. So you turn the other side, and I use a paintbrush because it's wood, so it won't affect the threads. So you can get it so that it all smoothly, gently. There you go. It's in. When that lines up, push that in and just give that a bit of a basic turn, just to give it in situ. Not easy. Once you've got a couple of turns on it, that's it. And then the same on the other side. Lined up, get a couple of threads on, so it's actually now captive. Now, bit of thread lock on here, do this up to about 120 Newton meters. This one on the other side has to be done up to 7 Newton meters, and then the nut has to be done up to 120. And then you have to make sure that it's smooth. You can remove this bolt here, then you can feel that everything is smooth, no notchiness, whatever. Then you can put that bolt back in, do that solid, and then the diff is in position. Didn't take long, did it? Sweet as that. Cushy. Bruv. All finished. Everything done up. New clip on the rubber. Still got to do the oil, got to top it up with oil. But certainly looking quite presentable now. An absolutely gorgeous colour. And here we are, the installation of the disc to the rear. I cleaned all of that up, that's ready to go, and here is the new disc in superb condition. Notice I painted the reluctor, put the reluctor on with stainless bolts. You won't see it when it's done, but it just looks nice. So now, time to install. We now fit the disc onto the rear drive. Making sure it all lines up. Install the bolts. And then literally nip them up so you can check the run out. Just nip them up initially and just check the run out. There you go. Here's the tile up, brand spanking new. Notice the size, 160, 6017. The thing to be aware of on these tyres, all tyres really, direction of rotation. So that direction of rotation, you must ensure that that is facing the correct way when you put it on the wheel, because if not, it can cause grief. So here we are with the tyre. One of the things I always do, some people disagree with it, so obviously it's down to the individual to make your own decisions. But one of the things I always do whenever I'm fitting a tyre, I always put a little bit of grease, washing up with liquid basically, around the edge, so it just helps to smooth it over, helps it to slip on. I know that some people think that washing up liquid's a bit bad for a tyre, but I've done tyres for 20 odd years and I've never had any issues using washing up liquid, so I sort of continue to use it because it's readily available and easy to physically nick it out of the kitchen without the missus seeing it. Hope she doesn't see this video, I'll get into trouble. So just a light smear of washing up liquid, and then we can move to the wheel itself. And then basically, when I fit the tyre, now I've got to make sure, as I said to you before, that that rotation is in the correct direction. So there's the rotation, it's got to go that way, so this is the correct way. Put the tyre on, nail on it, and it should fall straight over the edge of the wheel. Of course, because I'm doing this on film, it's going to make me look a complete blooming idiot and not fit.